So what's up, people? I made a video, just came out all convoluted, so I wanted to do it again. Normally I don't do that, but now we're live and we're trading. Once again, well, if anybody's wondering, Ferrari boy, right? Here's a guy that works in my office. He's one of my guys in my office. Guy's got balls of steel. I don't know how much he's worth. We're not going to get into that. I don't ask people that kind of silly question. But he trades blocks, 10,000, 20,000. He was trading, I think he had a 200,000 share block the other day on Lehman. He's insane. And sometimes you want to, the guy makes money, so you have to, I don't want to say respect his opinion, because sometimes you make money just because you have balls. I know what I'm doing. I just have no balls left, okay? I can look at a chart, get a feel for what the day's doing, make some good moves. And the stock can move a point. Well, I only make 20, 30 cents out of it because I have no balls to hang on to it. Or I'm a Jew. I see the money, I take the money. Well, what am I gonna do? And I move on, because there's gonna be something else 10 seconds later. Speaking of that, so you're wondering what did Ferrari boy do with the 20, I think he had 57,000 shares of AIG at one point yesterday. I think he sold all but 7,000 shares of it. I haven't spoke to him today because I'm home. But he was piecing out of it when it broke 17. So he was in a cost average of 15.15, piecing out of about 50,000 shares at 17 bucks. Can't fault him for doing that. He was telling me he thinks the stock gets to 17, but he was thinking in a couple of days. And I said, why would you want to hold on to a stock that at any moment could drop news and cut the stock in half? Are you insane? But I think he is insane. Who trades 200,000 share blocks to make 20 cents? But he does it. And if that's what he does, that's what he does. God bless him. Me, I'd rather trade 3,000 shares of stock and look for a 30-cent move and move on. Make my 900 bucks, call it a trade. Like with the SOLF, like with the CPSL today. So far, today's actually a pretty great day. I bought the CPSL, piled in there at 525, 530, offered it out at 540. 3,000 shares, made my 300 bucks there. Then I was looking at the Google, looking to short it, and it ripped up at the open. So I basically haven't done anything in it. I still believe, well, actually I did a trade in it, but nothing significant to even talk about. I lost 100 bucks on 100 shares in a minute. I just got to think that it's time, I got to stay away from Google. It's just stupid, because 2 seconds later you're up or down a point. It's not even a real move. It's just a spread. I don't need to trade $400 stocks anymore. But then we have the JOYG Global. This is what I call a revenge trade. Stock had a really great move yesterday. They gapped it up this morning. It found no buyers there at the top. I shorted it, and thing pulled in. Of course, I covered it, and it went down another point after I got out. But that's who I am. That's why once we have this live thing going, you're going to see this thing in full color. That I get out of stocks and they keep going. It's the ones that I take quick profits on. If I get into a stock and I immediately put an offer out there or a bid into it, those are the ones. Like the CPSL is getting slaughtered now, so I'm not too sad about that. But with the AIG, and now am I smarter than Ferrari boy? Probably am, actually. I'm older, I have more experience, but he's got more balls, so he makes more money than I do. But I was smart enough not to hold the AIG as it's cracking at 1385 right now. Come on now. Why would you want to be involved in this? Why would you want to be involved in the stock market? Today's a perfect example of why you don't hold on to anything. Because every day is another nightmare. Every day. Every day something awful can happen. It's not worth it. There's no safe haven. This is what a bear market looks like. When there's not one sector to carry the day, where are we going to go? We're going to go down. That's why you pick your spots. I'm up $1,000 for the day. I have no idea really what the market's doing at the moment. I don't care. I looked at my charts. I looked at my stocks. Boom. I'm in and out. Granted, I should have made, let's see where the JOYG Global is right now. JOYG Global is probably going to go negative. I was shorting that stock at 51.50. Now it's at 50.32. So, I mean, at 2,000 shares, I should have made a killing on that trade alone. But I see $300, $400 in 15 seconds we're talking about. 15 seconds, you're up 400 bucks. Why not take the money? That's what it's all about, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should have held on to 500 just to add icing on the cake, but I saw the money, I took the money. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All I know is this Sarah Palin girl, just to get onto I don't want to get into politics now, because we had this one guy come into the room. I thought this was a trading room. Fella, we were talking about politics for about 6 minutes in the trading room. You missed 13 different gifts that I gave out yesterday, but come back. It's all right. We don't talk about politics all the time. Most of the time we're talking about drugs. How about that? Does that float your boat? We're talking about all kinds of brands of weed that we've smoked in the past. No, actually, it's just me. It's just me, all the names. That's what I used to hate about drug dealers. I used to name the weed. I used to name my weed Mitch, because that's the fucker that brought it to me. Yeah, I got the Mitch. What's up? That's all I needed. But, you know this Google's gonna just... there it goes. See? That's sometimes the show just causes me not to make money. But back... now it's getting slaughtered. But anyway... Sarah Palin, she's doing that interview. It's so funny, as soon as she was asked that question about the doctrine, I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know officially what that meant. She tried to, you Google bastard. She tried to play it off like she knew what she was talking about. It's pretty funny. But who cares really? She's just TV fodder. Do we really care? He made that's a sick choice. What he did by getting her as the, what's it called, vice president candidate, whatever. There's Google breaking 430. I could just bite myself right now. And see, there it goes. It was about to break 430. Next print was 430.79. You don't need that in your life. You don't need that. But who cares? Because if you're thinking, okay, the presidential, you might I shouldn't watch the Google while I'm trying to do this. It's just very distracting. Yeah, there it goes. 429.88. Of course. Yeah, it's now 3 points since I started the broadcast. That's awesome. Blow me. But back to the Sarah Palin. If you think that she's ever going to become president, did you know that McCain's mother was at the Republican, the conference, the convention? She's 96 years old. This woman just crawled out of her box. She just swept the dust off her crypt, came out of the meeting, and she was spry. She's ready. Like as he was about to announce it, she's like, just jumping up, ready to just have a, oh, look at the Google. Yeah, 429. It's live, baby. I told you to get short. Woo! See, I can tell you how to trade Google, but I can't do it myself. You know why? That's called no balls. That's what it's called. It's called no balls. It's called no balls. Right there. Yeah, it's called no balls. No chutzpah. No balitas. Nothing. Courage. Whatever the hell you want to call it. Got none of that. Plus, I'm up $1,000 for the day. It's not even 10 o'clock. What the hell am I going to do? It's Friday. I ain't letting my $1,000 go. She just crawled out of her box! So McCain's not going anywhere. So what that this lady doesn't know what the hell she's doing? My favorite part was a couple of weeks ago, everybody was ripping on who Obama was going to pick. And he might have been picking somebody that had no experience. And one person was a governor or a mayor or something of a town, and it was really small. And I think it was Karl Rove came out and said something, oh, he's only a mayor of this town. This town's a piece of shit town. Now, he's got to come to the defense of this woman who is a mayor of a town of 9,000 people. 9,000 people. You have no idea what you're doing. You have no clue. And how do you think you're going to... I don't want to start talking about her child. Do you know that she has a mentally challenged child? I forgot exactly the whole story. You don't even like talking about it because I have kids and all that. But that's a big responsibility, all right? And she should be home taking care of her kid, not trying to be vice president with the crypt keeper over here, all right? So get your bikini back on, Sarah, and go home and take care of your kids. But who are we going to vote for? Obama? McCain? The choice is just stupid. What happened to Ron Paul? Don't we have enough vote-ins to get this guy into the White House? And don't forget about me. I'm running, man. You want to vote me in? People be all confused. What the hell is this? Just write crawl in crayon. I like crawl.